Hello everybody and welcome back once more to Ace Attorney. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm NV Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay.
And I'm Kozi.
And we're about to watch a murder on tape. Let's do it. Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. I know I used it, but it's like, what the fuck, sir? It scares me. A video of a real murder? Just what are we getting ourselves into?
Yeah, what's it called? Like a red room?
Holy crap! It's an actual video.
Wow.
This is about to get into one of those really creepy kind of videos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody be careful, because a long-haired girl in a white dress is about to crawl out of your TV. This is Japanifornia, after all. Oh no, the flag was in the way. I wonder if it's actually Detective Goodman.
Probably not.
No. And we're
Scroll
not even
back
going to get
over.
to see it go down?
Well, something fell out.
Yeah.
Why is the security camera moving like that?
Oh, he hit him with the knife.
He hit him with the
The
knife.
flag!
Oh, he stabbed. Oh no.
I'd say this was probably self-defense. That, or Officer Meekins is actually Detective Goodman, and he switched clothes.
I was gonna say, he is now no longer here.
He crawled
but that's
out.
new.
Oh, but the coat is in a locker.
Heh.
Oh, that face.
Yup,
My god.
yup, yup.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
Oh shit,
Yes,
the judge.
that is exactly what we're feeling right
Judge
now.
is getting philosophical.
How did Meekins come to the conclusion that he had killed this man when he
What
got his
the-
ass handed to him?
Yes.
Yeah,
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
the badger.
Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. That's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Video, security video added to the court record. Lovely.
Can we examine court record while we're in court?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
You just can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
You can watch it again.
Oh no.
Let's
can.
not. Let's
Okay.
make it fast forward.
Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of, activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins?
Whatever you say, edgy boy.
Mystery.
Oh, mystery man. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but it was beautiful, sir. I wanted to drown in his eyes.
That's what that face says.
Well, there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. Oh, what a good man. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do so. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. Is it him? Nobody else could have unlocked it?
What's this about a fingerprint? You can take casts of those.
Yes, because they're the ballistic markings of the hand.
Each detective has been given a locker equipped with the fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. No. Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. But everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Okay, I mean, I guess press on everything. That's really the only thing we've been consistently able to do correctly. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife?
With a sneeze.
That was last episode.
Alright.
Sure. If you must label people as seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would classify it as the latter.
So he didn't see it.
The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you?
Dude's got a bulge that just draws the eye. What can I tell you? I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see?
Same.
Catch me,
He
bro?
was looking at the bulge.
Yeah. I am gonna remember that bulge. Yeah, it's a good trait for a police officer. Soldier was in! Don't put the badge on it! He ain't gonna have his badge after this anyway, so... Yeah, question, the other person was Detective Goodman, sir! Press him on that. Yeah. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that, sir. Not as... If you must label people as having seen or not seen it, I didn't see it.
Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Oh! Why is everyone looking at me? Why to label your stares as disturbing or...
Meekins.
What's up?
Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify.
Ho, ain't that a mood? Yes, sir.
You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman.
I'd know that bulge anywhere.
Tell us why you're positive it was him.
Well, I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. But these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. Let's not get into the reasons why. They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. Wonder what kind of methods he tried.
If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to. Not necessarily.
Exactly my points are in this too. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know? The workers in the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed, sir.
Okay.
They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
Okay.
Not gonna touch that one.
For the record,
No. Oh, okay.
the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source.
And what's your source? So
The
the
name
victim
tag.
opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. I was really, questioning for a second whether Edward was like, so for the record, what are your romantic troubles?
Yeah.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir.
No.
Please do. After all, you're the one being examined.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to throw his indictment in my body, sir! My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
You know what they say, fix or it didn't happen.
Was he wearing gloves?
That is...
Don't we?
Unless the defense can find a problem with it.
You trying to team me up
Locker
there, my
was
guy?
opened.
Mr. Wright, don't we have gloves in the court record?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we do. Oh, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? I mean, there's
There
so many
is.
problems. There's so many problems regarding the video contained on this tape. There was one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange. The very end of the video.
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
Oh, fuck.
What? This video contains a contradiction? Say it ain't
In-
so!
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
I do. Sorry, what?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
Are they gonna dismiss
I-
us for the day?
I propose we have
Yes,
the
Edgeworth.
defense
Sorry.
be my husband. Point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
He would want me to point it out. That sexy bastard.
Very well. Proposal accepted.
You damn right it is.
Let
Oh,
us
wait.
let us further inspect this piece of evidence. Give it a good sniff. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright,
Yep.
please show us this contradiction you speak of.
Yep. What were you looking for?
I do.
I
No,
have to
we're
point
looking
out a problem in the video?
Very end of the video.
Yeah, I mean, he never left. This is the first time I've ever had to do that.
You can do it, Mr. Wright.
Shut up, Emma.
It's set up so you can fast forward,
Oh,
rewind,
good.
or pause the video.
Good,
Thank
good, good.
God.
Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing.
Got it. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stay watching the video.
Okay.
How did
I
this
guess he
guy
just
ever
doesn't really like seeing himself get beat up.
How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us.
Well, the word of the blue badger says.
Where is the contradiction?
All
Alright, speed up. Okay, there's Detective Goodman. That locker doesn't have anything in it still. Go all the way to the end.
No, no,
The
no.
glove falling out of the locker.
That doesn't mean nothing yet.
That doesn't
Let's
mean
go to the
anything.
end.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
keep going.
Keep going. Meekins is coming in. That locker's still closed. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I think we can
Get
like
to
normal
the
speed.
end.
Yeah,
One
wait.
last-
That's
No, no,
Time
no.
go-
Fast
no.
forward a little
Keep
more.
going.
Go. But go back.
just a little.
Back?
Yeah, go. Go forward.
Oh, forward. Okay.
Go forward.
Stop.
Alright.
A little more.
Play.
That locker all the way at the end. It's
There.
got something
Right
in it
there.
now.
Right there.
From there. On the
Right
end.
there.
Top left.
Yeah.
Yep. That guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click it.
Click on it. It wasn't there before. That means he could open that locker.
Why?
Click it.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, if you're sure.
I mean,
Sounds
if
like you're not
you-
sure.
You
What-
want to do the glove?
Is that the glove?
I mean.
That was.
No, because who
Here's the
opened that
thing.
locker?
Ah.
I
Okay.
would not pick the glove.
We're
The
gonna
glove
we're
falling
gonna
out of
watch
the
it
locker
again.
means nothing to me.
We're gonna watch it again.
Wait a minute. Why is
Okay,
the light
so
already
locker
on?
is lit up. The locker is lit up.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
already open.
Yes.
Okay.
so we're gonna present that. I don't know if I need to.
Can we present
the
multiple
light or the
things or
door.
something?
I
Maybe.
would
light.
present
Yes,
the
you
light.
The light.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir?
The other Officer Meekins.
As I understood it, the locker apparatus works like this.
The Blue Badger music's playing again. I don't like it.
When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint if it's a match. The light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Were we supposed to stop it?
No.
Nope, we just gotta watch it again.
When the victim reaches for the handle to open the lock, let's rewind to a little earlier. Here, notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit.
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already opened before the victim grabbed the handle.
Order! Order! What's the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
But the locker locks are controlled by electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked.
The glove.
Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh well. It just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked?
Doesn't matter. Just says that it might not be Bruce Goodman. Me, Your Honor.
The glove.
Yeah,
The
well,
glove
you
was
see,
holding it open.
and this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Oh, I was drawing Mr. Edgeworth. I was not listening.
Can I see?
Maybe something like jammed the system sensors?
Something jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video.
There's lots of things.
Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Please point out the contradictions. Alright.
That
So-
blue badge there is a contradiction in itself. I mean, now the glove could be relevant, because the glove could have been the reason that the locker didn't lock the whole way.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
Boop. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Part 1 showed you earlier.
Yeah, that's actually how I read it too.
Same.
Yep.
I'm glad the music stopped for this part.
What's this? What's this?
Something white fell out of the locker.
But, sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car.
Okay.
We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say,
In the butt.
between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
Oh god, we gotta watch it.
Dang.
Here
How
we
many
go.
goddamn times are we gonna watch this shit?
Till it's burned into our memories.
We will see the blue badger behind our eyes.
No.
Yeah.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. Two out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get on my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of a door closing, my tie checks me.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents.
Like a latex glove?
Rubber.
Yeah, it would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene.
There just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulator, you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence?
No.
What was this insulator? Shall be the glove.
The glove.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam. Ba-bam.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam! I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that it was in the victim's locker.
Did you see the video that we watched 6 times? It has a tag that says SL9 incident.
Mmm.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to it. On a day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir.
Oh, so Phoenix did it.
Order!
Yeah.
I just want to
Order!
say, we're supposed to be
Order!
trying to save Lana, but we're
Yeah.
just, like, proving that only she could have killed him.
Well, you
Yep.
know, maybe she did.
So, are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? No.
Whoever drew this did not watch that video.
Mhm.
That
Do
is
not
not
be-
how that scene went down.
Yeah. Do not be misled, Your Honor.
No, be misled. Be misled.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
What?
Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Huh? Yeah, sir. Me, sir? What? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir.
I will strangle you with your own tie.
Is it the end?
Hey, sir, of course, sir. The thing you told me to say, sir, because it's not actual evidence, sir. Is this a joke?
Very well, begin your testimony.
The mystery man number 2.
Number 2.
There's one thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, you must use your ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used this card.
An ID card record. I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt. This is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as a little unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why are there so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
Discrimination.
Special cases.
Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference.
There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right. I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination.
Oh, boy. Oh, what to press on? I think everything again?
There you go.
Always press on everything. Hold up. So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be a rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as stand, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir.
Couldn't he just use his right hand for that?
He's not smart enough to think that through all the way. Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second.
Better than ever. Here's a card. Is that card hanging from your neck on these ID cards? Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuff, sir. I came here so I won't never forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I should wear it around my neck? Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining time it's my ID card that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID card checks me. I should have just left this one alone.
At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony.
But
Okay, use an ID card, it gets recorded.
But guys, I think, didn't Goodman lose his ID?
That's a good possibility, yeah. Do we have evidence that suggests that?
Yeah.
We have it.
Do we?
Don't we have his ID card?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we found it where his body was.
That's true.
Yeah. So how was it being used to enter the evidence room?
Oh.
Oh, the lost item report.
Yeah. I'm just gonna...
Oh.
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I had the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
A lost item report? It's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? Right?
Right, Edgeworth. I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Rada.
Then why would we have found it with his body?
Staging? I don't know.
Yeah. Order! So now, what does this all mean? What does it mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought, so even Meekins can do it. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room with the amazing bulge was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Edgeworth is gonna fucking roast our ass.
Yeah, but we like that.
Order! Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense.
Sup, baby?
Bravo, Mr. Wright.
Bravo!
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Or should I say, am I right, Mr. Wright?
Yes, do you want to be a Mr. Wright? Because we can make that happen. What's he up to?
That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion.
You want me?
If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
That is, well, I guess that's right.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around.
Oh, you know what I can do with my finger, Edgeworth. This isn't going to end well.
Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to, though.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot, at the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Ms. Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon.
Trustworthy is not exactly how I would describe Angel Star, but okay.
yeah.
Are we really gonna ignore that the ID suddenly transported to the underground parking lot?
I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many unanswered questions. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to?
We can answer that.
However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana...
What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Object or wait and see what happens. Tough call. Tough call. We'll have to find out next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!